You're tuned to 590 WROW in Albany. 5:30.
And now, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
In just 1 minute, Two Came Back. Written for suspense by Ronald Dawson and Joseph Cochran, from a story by Jules Archer.
Pepsi-Cola refreshes without filling. Why? Because it's truly light.
Charlie, you're forgetting something.
Wait, Kay, there's more. Yes, ice-cold Pepsi is the delicious refreshment that goes great at a picnic or a party.
But, Charlie...
And Pepsi goes fast. People like it, so keep plenty handy. There.
Oh, you did fine, except for one thing.
Well, I mentioned lightness and how Pepsi refreshes and how fast it goes.
You left out Pepsi sociability. You know the be sociable song.
But, Kay, I can't sing.
I can. Listen.
Be sociable, not more. Keep up to date with Pepsi. Drink light, refreshing Pepsi. Stay young and fair, debonair. Be sociable, have a Pepsi.
Well, at least I can say this. Pick up an extra carton of Pepsi today.
Please do.
Moresby to Weewak, where we had to graze the top of the trees to get down to the bumpy landing strip on the edge of the jungle. Gabor Krilovich was getting some last-minute dope from the pilot, while Lily and I waited where we'd unloaded all our gear.
Johnny, you gotta talk to Gabe. He's gotta let me stay at Moresby until you two get back. I'll die in that jungle, Johnny. I couldn't stand it.
Gabe gave you the choice of coming or waiting back in Frisco, Lily, and you decided to come.
Well, not exactly, Johnny. You saw him. He wrapped those big arms around me and told me if I expected any of the gold, I should come with him. I didn't know then what a jungle looked like.
Gabe is your husband, not me. It's none of my business. He wanted you to come, and here you are.
Johnny, if you love me...
Love you? When did I ever say I loved you?
Johnny, that night in Frisco...
A night in Frisco can happen to anybody sometimes with a little too much liquor and a girl like you to help. Now, I've got old-fashioned ideas about other guys' wives, and it won't happen again.
Here he comes. Please ask him, Johnny. He'll listen to you.
See those mountains over there? That's where we go. The fella there sell what we need for the trip. Hey, my Lily, you look like his funeral. Come on, give me a big smile.
Gabe, I think we ought to send Lily back to Moresby on the plane. Now, you can't ask a woman, your wife, to risk a trip like this. Now, we'll pick her up on the way back.
Oh, Johnny, no. If we do that, Lily die from loneliness for me, huh, Lily?
I wouldn't be lonely, Gabe. There are plenty of people in Moresby.
Yeah, plenty, man. Maybe you'll not be lonely enough, Lily. So I think you better come with me and Johnny, huh? Come on. I want to get to this trader fella.
Where you headed, mate?
Sepik River.
Sepik River? Oh, rum country. Only last week another patrol officer done in up there. Headhunters, you know. Stuck his head up on a pole.
Headhunters?
Look, mate, it is no bloody business of mine, but the country's rough enough on a man. Worse for a woman.
Now, what's worse than getting your head stuck up on a pole?
A white woman's a rare prize up there. They wouldn't kill her. Odds are some native chief would grab her for his number one wife. It happened before.
Nobody take my wife while I'm alive.
They wouldn't expect you to be alive.
Well, I take care of that part, too. Now, here's the list of things we want.
Well, it looks proper. It got enough quinine. How about some cheap trading calico, beads and the like?
No, we don't come to do trading.
Well, in that case, here. And better take a few of these. Better than life insurance.
Look, Gabe, it's American 45.
We take 2 and plenty of ammo.
Oh, I guess you two know how to use them.
We know. Johnny here was my sarge during war. He saved my life. Good man, Johnny.
Come on, Gabe, the war's over.
Yeah, but not what you do for me. That one don't forget ever.
Come on, let's get rolling, Gabe.
Okay, Johnny, we on our way.
Well, cheerio, mate.
An hour later, we were headed single file over the mountains toward my mine. I followed Gabe, whose broad back hardly bent under the heavy coal boat, a duffel bag of provisions. Lily brought up the rear, carrying a light pack. She walked in sulky silence, but after several hours, spoke.
Gabe,
What you want, Lily?
my feet are killing me. I can't walk another step. You gotta camp here for the night.
Oh, it's only 3:30.
I don't care what time it is. My feet hurt.
We walked for 2 hours yet. Then we be almost over First Mountain.
No.
Lily is right, Gabe. I'm pooped myself. Now, it's only the first day. Break us in easy, huh?
Oh, well, all right. All right, you stay with Lily. I'll get wood for fire.
Johnny,
Yeah.
you think there's all the gold Gabe says there is?
And you saw those samples he carries in that bag around his neck.
Then you do think there's lots of it, huh?
Well, you don't think I'd give up a good job and come back to this jungle if I didn't think so. Gabe knows what he's doing.
Johnny?
Yeah.
Come here. Johnny, I know what you think of me, but I'm only that way because I'm unhappy and bored. I should never have married Gabe. I want fun and a good time.
Well, the gold will get the fun for you.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'd still have Gabe. He's the wrong man. Now, look, Johnny. It's dangerous country. Suppose after we got the gold, something should happen to Gabe. It could, and if it did, well, it'd be just us two. And the gold.
Mm-hmm. And how long have you been thinking about that accident, Lily? Doesn't sound like something that you just thought of.
It isn't. It's been on my mind since you first came to the house. That's why I came on the trip.
You're pretty sure of yourself, aren't you? And of me.
Yeah, Johnny. So sure. Oh, Johnny, please.
All right, Lily, stop that.
Yeah, looks like Lily not too lonely without me. It's like I say. Oh, I forget gun. Better keep gun with you all time, huh, Johnny?
Yeah, sure.
Never can tell. I bring in wood now.
He saw it, son.
Yeah, the timing was perfect.
Oh, I'm afraid for you, Johnny. He'll kill you. He's insanely jealous.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he's got reason for it.
Then let him find the gold for us. And then on the way back, Johnny, you've got to kill him before he kills you.
Suppose Gabe doesn't wait until the way back.
That's a chance we got to take, Johnny.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you got to take chances if you want to get gold. Chance you've got to take. That's what kept jumping in and out of my mind as we waited and slashed our way along for the next 3 days with mosquitoes as big as hummingbirds swarming about us. I couldn't tell Gabe that Lily had grabbed me and kissed me against my will. I figured it best to be like him, say nothing, pretend it never happened. I figured, too, if he was going to kill me, he'd do it on the way back. I wasn't very big, but still I could carry out a lot of gold. That's what we'd all come for.
Johnny, Gabe!
Hold up, Gabe.
Come on. Every bone aches.
Yeah. You look all right. Maybe just tired. We rest a few minutes.
No, it's not enough, Gabe. Lily's got fever, dengue.
Huh? What's that?
It's another name for breakbone fever. It's nothing fatal, but she's got to have 2 days rest.
2 days. Oh, we lose too much time. She rests when we get the gold.
No, she has to get rest now, or she might not be alive when we get to the gold. Now, Gabe, can't you realize that she is a woman? She can't take as much as us?
Yeah, she's a woman. You bet I know. You like Lily, eh, Johnny?
Oh, look, Gabe, it's not a question of whether I do or I don't. She's your wife. She's worn out. She has fever.
I think we go on after she rests for hours.
No.
I say so.
Well, then you go on alone. Just blaze a trail. Lily and I will follow after she gets the rest she needs. I could use a day's rest myself, and so could you, only you're too pig-headed to admit it.
I don't need rest, but I think I don't go on without you and Lily.
where are you going?
Wait for me, Johnny.
Here, give me your arm. I don't know what Gabe's found, but it must
Johnny, look!
The river. The Sepik.
It's all the shouting about that muddy old river.
Sure, but it means we can give our legs a rest and travel in the boat. After what you've been through, the river route will seem like an excursion.
Oh, thank God. Thank God for the river.
We camp here. Yes, early start tomorrow. Lily, you go sit in shade. Johnny and I check whole boat. See if everything okay for trip down river.
Sure this thing's safe?
Oh, sure, it's safe.
Take it easy, Gabe. The water line is high. After all, this boat was designed for 2, not 3.
Oh, she's okay, Johnny, I know. Only when river low with rapids, 3 no good. Otherwise, 3 plenty fine. Ready, Johnny?
Okay, let her go, Gabe. We're on our way. Travel by water was a picnic after hacking our way through that jungle. Lily perked up, spent a lot of time combing her hair, fixing it in a different style each day. And even Gabe relaxed. One hot afternoon, he let us all stop long enough for a cooling swim. Water was a treat. We stayed in about a half an hour. Gabe and Lily were out first and were on the bank drying themselves. I splashed out into the river for a last swim. And then I turned and headed for shore. But I stopped fast. Gabe was looking at me, with a dark scowl on his face, and the .45 in his right hand was aimed right at me. I dived just as the gun roared. From beneath the water, the .45 sounded like a cannon, but I stayed under as long as I could, and when I felt mud, I came up, ready to get a lungful of air and then go under again. I saw Gabe with the gun in his hand.
Get out, Johnny! Get out, fast!
Johnny, behind you!
Hit that black fella, but don't think him dead.
Crocodile!
Let's come up behind you fast. I no shoot till you die. I'm afraid I hit you.
You don't know how lucky you were, Johnny.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Lily. 10th day on the river, we came to a landmark that Gabe thought he recognized. We pulled ashore, dismantled the full boat, loaded our gear on our backs, and then hacked our way through the jungle. But I couldn't help thinking of Gabe and his deadly .45. Would he kill me when we got to the gold? Or would I have to kill him?
Johnny, look.
What's that?
A native suspension bridge.
Looks like a big spider's web.
Yeah, could be. Gabe, this wasn't built by pigeons. You got a clip in that gat?
Yeah, Johnny.
That afternoon, the jungle dissolved into a clearing. Gabe quickened his pace and went on ahead. Suddenly, he stopped, pointed at something. Then he dropped his pack and ran on ahead. When Lily and I came up to him, he was kneeling in a dry riverbed, digging furiously with his fingers.
Johnny, this is him. This is the place I reached when I was AWOL and turned back. Look, Johnny.
That glittery stuff. Is it gold?
Yeah, quartz, full of the stuff. As soon as he breaks it down in the pestle, we'll know if this trip was necessary.
Look, Johnny.
It was. All we have to do is find the source of this, and we're riding the gravy train.
I say, that mountain over there. We camp here tonight. Tomorrow, we dig in mountain.
6 days later, we skidded down the mountain slope with packs far heavier than we'd carried up. We sang, talked ourselves hoarse, and argued whether we had 500,000 or 600,000 worth of gold. The first night of the return, we pitched camp by the river, exhausted. Gabe began to snore a minute after he hit the hammock. The big guy was worn out. He dug as much gold as Lily and I had together. We had the gold, all right. But now what? Who's there? Who's there?
Johnny.
Oh, it's you.
Johnny, why not now?
Look, I can't do it. He saved my life the other day.
Because he didn't have the gold yet. But now he has. Are you going to wait for him to shoot you?
Will you keep your voice down, you fool? Listen, Lily, it's no good. I wouldn't kill Gabe or anyone else for you. I've been thinking about this. I know what you want.
I want you, Johnny.
No. Only the gold. You thought you could dazzle me into getting rid of Gabe and then have the murder to hold over me. then there'll be only one to take care of all that gold. You.
Too smart to live, aren't you?
Call it anything you like.
Maybe we can fix that, too. Maybe Gabe has ideas what to do about his best friend, his trusted friend. He makes passes at his wife when his back's turned. Gabe loves me more than anything. I think I could get him to hate his friend.
Next morning, as we started down the mountain, it was in marked contrast to the jubilation of the day before. Gabe was matter of fact, and as his eyes met mine, they were perfect blanks. Lily reverted to sulky silence as she followed me, and I was glad that we'd bought only 2 45s. But she didn't need one to get rid of me. She went to work on Gabe and sold him on the idea that I'd made passes at her. There's no telling what he'd do, but it wouldn't be good for me.
Down, Johnny.
Lily, down. All right, now, crawl over there. Now, keep low.
Honey, this is bad.
Who are they, Johnny?
Natives, headhunters.
Johnny, I'm scared.
Oh, who isn't? Now, don't shake my arm when I'm about to shoot.
Johnny, we soon run out of ammo. We got one chance. You think you hold them off 20 minutes?
I can try.
I get full boat together. We get away by river, down rapids.
That's suicide, Gabe. I missed him.
I think I get it through, Johnny. Now, when you hear me fire shots, run to rapids.
Did he make it all right?
Yeah, I don't think they saw him.
Right. Still firing at his tree.
John, up there in that tree. Oh, horrible.
All right, now here's how we work it. I pace my shots as far apart as possible. So when we clear out, they won't know that we're gone.
If we go, Johnny.
Keep down, you fool.
How do we know Gabe will signal? What's to prevent him from getting in that boat and leaving us both here? I'm going to Gabe.
Lily!
My watch showed me that Gabe had been gone 16 minutes. I never fired until I had a target and I wasn't missing. And then 17 minutes. I put another one of them out of action. I checked my bullets. About 14 left. Then 18 minutes. Sweat broke out on me. Would Gabe remember that I'd saved his life? Or would he remember Lily's arms around my neck? And now it was 19 minutes. And then the roof caved in. They discovered that Gabe was gone. And an arrow came from a new angle. They were flanking me. It looked like I was being left behind now. Lily hated me, and she persuaded Gabe to leave me. Another arrow from a right angle. Well, this was it. I listened for Gabriel's horn. But instead, it was Gabe's signal. I pumped 3 fast shots into the brush and ran. Finally, I spotted the boat, and Gabe and Lily waiting. Neither wore any gear, which apparently had already been stowed in the boat. And finally, I reached the rapids.
Good boy, Johnny. Good boy.
I never thought I'd get this far.
Everything is ready.
Let's get going, Gabe. Hurry.
One thing I have not said to you.
What? Can't it wait?
Oh, better tell you now. Rapids, too shallow, too fast. Rocks, too many.
What are you getting at, Gabe?
This boat, it got down all right with 2, but not with 3.
I thought I saw a faint smile on Lily's drawn lips. I felt deeply sick. Okay, Gabe, but leave your gun and ammo behind, will you?
Why?
Because I'll need it.
Wait a minute, Johnny. Maybe we ask Lily who she thinks stay here. Maybe it's better for Gabe to stay, huh, Lily?
I could never make a decision like that.
Oh, why not? It's easy for you.
Well, why don't you and Johnny decide that between yourselves, huh?
How we do that?
You both have guns. Why not a duel?
A duel?
Why not? It'll only take a second. Then the one who remains would never need to know what happened to him.
Gabe, they spotted us. Give me the ammo.
Get in, Johnny.
No.
Get in boat, Johnny.
What about Lily?
I said get in boat,
I
Johnny.
can't let you do this, Gabe.
Johnny, get in boat or I kill you.
He snatched the gun from my hand and leveled 2 barrels at me. There was a gleam in his tight black eyes I'd never seen before. A gleam so fierce it seemed to paralyze my will. Hesitantly, I pushed the stern of the boat into the wild, tugging rapids. I got in and held onto a small tree branch to prevent the boats being swept away.
Gabe.
Lily, if Johnny or me stay here, they kill us. But they don't kill you. Chief take you for a wife like that Aussie in Hut Stellas. Chief's wife, Lily.
No, Gabe.
Chief's wife. Pretty good, huh? Maybe he don't mind too much if you make eyes at other boys in his tribe.
Gabe, you're crazy. You can't do this.
Johnny saved my life. Lily, you ruined my life. You try get Johnny for to kill me. Anyhow, only man who can get both down big rapids like this is me. So, Johnny and me go.
No.
I hope new husband make you very happy. Goodbye, Lily.
Gabe.
Okay, Johnny, we go. You don't touch paddle. Leave that to Gabe.
Gabe! Johnny!
Suspense.
You've been listening to Two Came Back, from a story by Jules Archer, written for Suspense by Ronald Dawson and Joseph Cochran. In a moment, the names of our players and a word about next week's story of Suspense.
Hi, this is Dennis James with a longtime favorite. The long-time favorites are usually the best, aren't they? And one favorite folks have relied on over the years is Kellogg's All Brand. Since 1919, America's favorite natural laxative cereal. Kellogg's All Brand is the safe, gentle way to overcome irregularity caused by lack of bulk in your diet. It tastes good, too, and it never gets mushy in milk. There's only one All Brand, Kellogg's All Brand. So relieve constipation the way millions do with Kellogg's All Brand. ALL-BRAN. Yes, you're so right to stay regular with Kellogg's All Brand. Try it, okay? Okay.
In tonight's story, where Bob Reddick is Johnny, Connie Lemke is Lily, and Robert Donnelly is Krilovich. Listen again next week when we return with Elemental by Stephen Vincent Benet. Another tale, well calculated to keep you in suspense. News analysis next, followed by the latest CBS news and Have Gun Will Travel. 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 Travel.
And now, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
In a moment, End Game, written for Suspense by David Karp.
So long!
Have a nice trip.
Don't forget to phone.
Wherever you go this summer, go first by long distance.
Room clerk speaking. A double overlooking the water. Well, let's see now. Well, yes, sir, we do. May I have your name, please?
When you're traveling this summer, it makes good sense to use long distance to make your plans. A call ahead is the quick, easy way to get the reservations you want when you want them. And a call to friends you hope to visit will make sure they're at home when you stop by. Wherever you go this summer, go first by long distance. Rates are low. Why not call now?
Have you ever been lost at night? Even if you are, like myself, a man who isn't easily upset, there is a nightmarish quality in driving down a narrow two-lane country road at night in a wild, pouring rainstorm. I'd been traveling on a turnpike until an hour ago, but I left that too soon, I fear. But there, at least, I had the sense of reason and order of being in touch with civilization. A civilization which engineered roads for high-speed travel, which provided sensible road stops. But now, for all I knew of where I was going, I could have been traveling on the moon. My name is Charles Ross Victor, age 42. Occupation, teacher. Where was I going that night? I was on my way to a small Midwestern college to indulge myself in a lifelong passion. There was a sign. I slowed the car and stopped. You are now entering Allenbury, where all laws are strictly enforced. Population 872. Sheriff G. Van Allen. Well, that was plain enough. I switched on the overhead light in the car and searched the map. Well, there was only one thing which wasn't plain. Allenbury simply wasn't on the map. I began to drive more slowly, hoping for the sign of a lighted home, a gas station, any place where I might be able to find another human being. And then quite suddenly I saw another human being directly in front of me. 2 tons of car were too much to stop in time. I cut the engine, got out of the car and rushed to that pitifully small sodden heap in the road. It was a man, his arm thrown protectively across his face. I knelt in the storm, sick to my stomach. And then I looked up. There, almost as though it had been mysteriously and luminously painted in glowing colors, I saw a window and a man staring out of the lighted window at me. I rose and hurried to the window, and the cold, patrician face which had been watching me disappeared. I went up the porch steps, and the door opened suddenly, and the man wearing a yellow slicker came to the doorway. "I've hit a man with my car." He said nothing. He walked past me into the road. I followed him. He knelt down then beside the body and looked at the face of the man I'd struck down. In the rain, his sightless eyes were those of a man in his early 50s, a ruined-looking face, but not the face of a brutal or stupid man.
Give me a hand.
We shouldn't move him until a doctor can see him.
Doctor's not going to help him.
No, he's not.
Said give me a hand. Far enough. You don't have to be so gentle. Hang up your things over there. Give me a driver's license. Come on. Never mind him. I'm talking to you. I'm Sheriff Van Allen. That sign you passed says what it means.
I never had a chance to avoid him. He just walked directly into my path.
Sit down. I'll make out the report.
Did you see it?
I saw it. Where are you going?
I was on my way to Lewiston College. I was on my way to the college for a tournament.
Chess tournament?
Yes. I was supposed to play and speak.
You're Victor. You're not Charles Ross Victor.
That's right.
This is an honor. Charles Ross Victor. I was going to come down to the college to see you play. But you're coming here to my home. Why, it's indeed an honor.
Thank you. But I'd rather the honor had not happened this way.
Oh, Cussburger? Oh, forget it, Mr. Victor. It means nothing. I saw the whole thing. Shouldn't cause you a moment's embarrassment. Here, come over to the fire. You must be chilled to the bone. I'm sorry I didn't realize who you were. Here, sit down here. I have something that'll warm you up, a fine Napoleon brandy. I don't generally bring this out except for my most distinguished visitors. There isn't much of it left in the world, and there isn't much of anything fine left in this world. Yeah, drink this.
I feel awful about the accident, Sheriff.
Oh, forget that. It wasn't your fault. It was unavoidable. Cheers. Here's to chess and all who love it.
You, interested in chess?
Interested? I worship it. We can play later on this evening.
If you don't mind, Sheriff, I don't feel like playing this evening.
Tomorrow morning, then.
I don't like to play before a tournament, Sheriff. It does take a lot out of me, and I want to keep myself fresh.
I must say that's an ungrateful attitude to take, Mr. Victor.
Ungrateful?
You killed a man, and I'm proposing to let you get away with it. The least you can do is to play chess with me.
Oh, just a moment. It was an accident. You saw it. You told me you did. You're not letting me get away with anything.
I haven't had anyone to play chess with in this town in nearly 10 years.
I'm sorry about that, Sheriff.
Don't be a hypocrite. You're not sorry at all. But you could be made sorry.
What?
You know, homicide with a vehicle is a very serious crime in this state. You could be sent to prison for life.
It was an accident. An unavoidable accident. You said so yourself.
Did I?
What do you mean? Of course you did.
Well, perhaps I spoke hastily. After all, the rain is heavy, the visibility poor, and I was looking from a lighted window out into the darkness. I couldn't really swear that the accident was unavoidable.
What is this?
You can't really conceive what it's like living out your life among swine, among clods and animals. You can't understand what it means to a man like me to have no living soul to talk to. No human being with whom I can communicate, against whom I can pit my skill and brain and passion.
I can't understand what you're talking about.
Of course you do. You're letting your mind wander to that mongrel you struck down. You and I were men of intelligence. I could be a chess master as you are. I could leave this place.
What's stopping you, then?
There are certain matters of family pride involved. It's a mean little kingdom, but the king doesn't go elsewhere. Under my grandfather's will, Van Allen must always live in Allenbury, must always hold a position in the town's government.
Oh, I see. A remittance man. The money.
I need money. It's a necessary condition of my existence.
You could go to work.
No, thank you, Mr. Victor. I'm happy with what I do now.
What do you want?
Play chess with me.
If it means that much to you, let's play.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I'll just go and get my best board. Oh, I can just picture the evenings ahead for us.
Evenings?
Yes, of course. We ought to be able to play 5 or 6 times a week or more. Aren't those lovely chessmen? I had them sent from Czechoslovakia. Beautifully carved.
What do you mean?
Well, after all, I will be saving you from a life sentence in prison.
In exchange for which you want...
You'll live here in Allenbury and play chess with me.
You're not serious. You can't be.
I've never wanted anything more in my whole life.
You'd lie to get that?
I'd kill to get that. Doesn't have to be unpleasant. I assure you that you'll be completely comfortable here. We could find you a suitable house, servant.
If I don't choose to do that?
You'll spend your life in prison, Mr. Victor.
You're insane.
Not noticeably so. Shall we play? I'll take white.
How long would I have to stay here?
I don't know. 6 months, a year, possibly longer.
Possibly the rest of my natural life?
I can always hope that you live to a ripe old age.
In a moment, we will return for the third act of Suspense.
Now, here are Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy.
Say, Charlie, isn't that your French girlfriend coming into the service department? Yeah, Bergen, isn't she a doll?
Pardonnez-moi, monsieur. I don't wish to bother you.
Oh, think nothing of it. Beautiful women always bother me.
It is my automobile. She has a squeak.
Oh, poor thing. It probably needs one of our Quality Guardian maintenance lubrications.
Fantastic. How did you know that?
Specialized training, ma'am.
Specialized training?
Oui. The servicemen at all Chevrolet, Pontiac, Oldsmobile, Buick, Cadillac, Chevy, and GMC truck dealers get special training. That's what makes them Guardian maintenance servicemen. They're trained to know your GM product best.
You are so wonderful. Oh, I must kiss you.
Gladly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, la la. How did you learn to kiss like that?
Specialized training, ma'am.
Van Allen's smile was awful. It was the smile of a madman who knew he had won. I looked away, incapable of returning his stare, glanced towards the poor dead man who had unwittingly thrown me into this hideous trap. Suddenly, my heart leapt. Berger's eyes were open. He's alive, Van Allen. He's alive. We've got to get a doctor for him. He'll die without help.
That's what I'm counting on.
I'm going for help.
By the time you're back, he'll be dead. I'll see to it the moment you're out the door. It's my move. Go ahead, Mr. Victor.
What sort of a man are you, Van Allen? It takes a special breed of man to sit by while a human being bleeds to death.
Shall I tell you something about Gus? He used to be a doctor here. Surprised? He was quite the leading town intellectual, a scientist. Gus had a fatal weakness. He was soft. He was sympathetic. He was kind. Weren't you, Gus?
As Van Allen spoke, I watched Berger's eyes.
Gus was all right when it came to treating broken legs and running noses. But worse things than that happened to men. It was a young farmhand who was mangled by one of those big reaper thresher machines. Peterson, wasn't it, Gus? That was his name. Peterson.
Berger's eyes closed, whether through weakness or remembered pain, I could not tell.
Pretty bad sight. So bad, in fact, that Gus couldn't stand it. Took a few drinks to steady his nerves. Tricky job for an objective man of science. Trouble was, Gus wasn't an objective scientist. It was a quivering mass of nerves. It's your move, Mr. Victor.
Bishop to Queen 3.
You've made me lose a temper, Mr. Victor. My congratulations.
And what happened to Peterson?
I don't think Gus would want me to tell you. Take a look at him, Mr. Victor. Those are big, fat tears rolling out of his eyes.
He's in pain, Van Allen. Have pity, for God's sake.
He isn't in pain. He's remembering Peterson. I suppose he still feels sorry for that big, dumb farmer. Well, feeling sorry for him is what turned Peterson into a total cripple. Feeling sorry for others is what took the spine out of Dr. August Berger.
I hate you, Van Allen.
Nothing wrong with hate. It's your move.
Queen to Rook 5.
Very good. Very good indeed. I see you come by your claim to being a master honestly.
I'll play you for his life, right now.
You're in a powerful position.
Reverse the board, then. I'll take the white.
No. Chess should never be played for stakes. It corrupts the purity of the game, and if there's anything I detest, it's the corruption of what should be pure. That thing lying there to his side is corruption. The corruption of a man who should have been pure, untouched by the stickier, sloppier emotions.
Like compassion?
Your move, Mr. Victor.
Queen to Rook 6.
You're moving rather quickly, aren't you?
I intend to finish you off quickly.
You can try.
It's your move, Van Allen.
Well, I think I'll just take that knight. It's your move.
Could you continue playing me for the rest of your life knowing I hated you, that I detested you?
Hate is a purifying agent. It cleanses. Don't you know that?
No, Van Allen, you're wrong. Hate never purified anything. But you've taught me hate.
Good. We'll make our games all the keener.
If you let Berger die, I'll kill you for it the first chance I have.
I'd like to believe that. But I don't. You're incapable of killing anyone because you care about Gus. You love him. You hear that, Gus? He loves you. He loves your immortal soul.
I promise you, Dr. Berger, I will. I'll kill him for what he's done to you.
That's very generous of him, Gus, isn't it? Willing to throw his life away and mine, too, just to avenge you. As if you were worth avenging. That ought to make you die happily, Gus, shouldn't it? But you and I know differently. You aren't worth the dirt they'll cover you with. Your move, Mr. Victor?
I'll take the bishop.
Take it and welcome to it.
I didn't think you'd fall into that trap, Mr. Victor. Surprised you, didn't I?
I'll concede.
No, you won't. You'll play it out to the end of the bitter end. Gus, you've given me a lifetime partner. You've never done anything in your life worth anything. But you have done this much for me. Thank you, Gus. Thank you for getting yourself killed. Your move, Mr. Victor. Now, wait a minute. I believe Gus is actually trying to talk. Now, what dying words of wisdom can we get from this corpse? What is it, Gus? Tell me. I'll tell him. Beat me? You want him to beat me? He can't, Gus. He's losing now. He's lost now, just as you are. Now, Mr. Victor, I believe it was your move.
I'll beat him, Dr. Berger. I swear to you I will. I'll beat him. I concentrated then, driving out hatred, driving out any thought of the position in which I had found myself. I made up my mind to win. Van Allen's game was good. Good enough to get him into first-ranked tournament play. But like all pathological players, he was too anxious for the kill. And once he had scented victory, he pressed his attack without any thought to defensive positions.
Check.
King to rook square.
Check. It's the end, Victor. Another move or two, and it's the end.
Van Allen was totally absorbed in the play, and so didn't notice what I did. That Dr. Berger, painfully, with terrible slowness, had risen to his knees and then to his feet. He moved very slowly towards us. Now he was close enough for me to hear his breathing. And then he threw his arms up.
You lose, Van Allen. You swine! You've ruined my game!
No, Van Allen! Don't! You ruined it!
You always were a bad chess player and a good shot. I was winning. You ruined it.
No, Van Allen. You ruined it.
I didn't. I was winning.
Remember the board as it was before Berger upset it? Do you remember it?
Yeah. Yes, I remember it.
It was my move. And my move is bishop to queen 2. Do you see it?
Bishop to queen 2. Yes, I see it.
Check and mate. You lost, Van Allen.
Hey, Sheriff. You know what happened to the driver of that car outside? We've been looking for him for the last half hour. He went past the toll booth without paying. Hey, what's going on?
Come right in, officer. The sheriff has just murdered a man who would have died anyway. But he couldn't wait.
The sheriff?
I lost.
You better give me that gun, Van.
I lost.
In more ways than one, Van Allen, and for a terrible reason. You didn't know how to wait. Berger knew that you didn't know how to wait. So he picked himself up with his last dying will to make you kill him, which is exactly what you did. And a player who does what his opponent wants him to do can never win. He was right. You're a good shot, but a bad chess player.
Suspense.
You've been listening to Endgame, written for Suspense by David Karp. In a moment, the names of our players and a word about next week's story of Suspense.
Hi. Maybe you'll recall this tuneful reminder of times past. This is Dennis James with something else worth remembering. It's this. You're so right to stay regular with Kellogg's All-Bran. See, it's the normal, natural way to youthful regularity. The whole brand content of Kellogg's All-Bran supplies your system with all the bulk-forming food that you need every day. There's only one All-Bran. It's Kellogg's All-Bran. So relieve irregularity from lack of bulk, as millions do, with a bowlful of Kellogg's All-Bran each morning. ALL-BRAN. It's Kellogg's All-Bran.
Heard in tonight's story were Michael Caine as Victor, Santos Ortega as Van Allen, Jack Arthur as Berger, and Alan Manson as the Trooper. Listen again next week when we return with Big Dive by John West, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. The Kingston Trio next, followed by latest CBS News and Have Gun Will Travel on CBS Radio. 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 Radio.
And now, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
The fortune is there, and they'll kill to get it. Truck Stop. Written for Suspense by Peter Fernandez.
Hey, Maggie, what do I owe you for the coffee and Danish?
Benno, you should know by now you've been stopping in here almost every night for months. Just leave how much you think it is.
Sure, I know. I just wanted to have a word with you.
Oh? Anything wrong?
Wrong? Oh, no, ma'am. Everything's right. Right as gold, huh?
Yeah, if you say so. Well, I might as well clear off the counter.
Looks like he's coming again tonight, huh?
What do you mean?
Your boyfriend. It's 10 minutes after midnight. That armored truck of his rolls in about 12:15, don't it?
Yeah, that's right. But how'd you know tonight was one of his regular stops?
Well, you kidding, Maggie, with you all dolled up?
Now, look okay, huh?
Maggie, he's a lucky guy. You know what I'd do if I was him?
Tell me, Benno.
I'd ask you to come along in that truck of his. You and maybe a couple of $100,000. We'd have a time, wouldn't we?
Well, we might, Benno, before the police caught up with it.
I'm smart, see? They'd never catch us, Maggie.
Benno.
Yeah. Well, I'd better get rolling before your boyfriend comes in and finds we've been making plans behind his back.
Okay, see you.
Yeah.
Benno, get in.
Yep. Yes, sir. What time is it?
12:15.
The truck should be coming in now.
Yeah, where is it, Benno?
It'll be coming every night for 6 weeks. I've been casing this. The time's out, I swear.
Then where's the truck?
Will you wait?
Okay, I don't hear from you for 2 years, ever since Joliet and now this. An armored truck job, of all things. An armored truck. I tell you, if we start small, something easy, no, but you gotta have an armored truck.
Will you shut up? Now, just look. Coming up the highway now. The turn blinker's on. That's it, so. That's $200,000 minimum.
Sure. And 2 guards and a driver, all behind bulletproof glass and 3/4-inch heavy steel. How are we going to get into an armored truck like that, Benno? With a can opener?
Will you just watch? Just watch everything, and I'll show you just how 2 nights from tonight, when they stop at that diner the next time, we're going to get that truck. Oh, where's them binoculars?
Yeah.
Okay, the truck stopped. Just keep watching through them binoculars. Maybe you'll see for yourself how we're going to do it.
Boy, am I stiff. That's a long haul from Greenville to here. Maggie's coffee better be good.
And when hasn't it been? But wait till I give her this before you even order.
Ring?
Uh-huh.
You really gonna ask her tonight?
What do you think I bought it today for? I don't want some other guy trying to grab Maggie before I can stake a claim.
Well, good luck, son. She's quite a gal. You want me to wait out here until you ask her?
Oh, no. Come on in. We're used to having you around on these stops. You're part of the family.
Well, okay. Hello, Maggie.
Hello, Frank.
Hiya, honey.
Hey, Charlie, don't come behind this counter. If the boss sees us...
Oh, by midnight, old man Duncan's fast asleep. What'd he be doing out here, huh? Give me a kiss.
Charlie,
Maggie, I've got something for you. I hope you'll like it. The store said they'd exchange it if you don't,
Something for... Hey, you got a real romantic look in your eyes, Charlie.
Maybe I do, Maggie,
Now,
because
wait. Let me give Frank his coffee and take Simmons' soup out to him.
But, Maggie, I want to...
That's okay. We can wait, Maggie.
No, I'd rather do it this way, Frank. I think maybe Charlie's going to ask me to marry him, and this will give me a minute to think up my answer, you see? Excuse me, Charlie?
Sure, honey. Take your time. I want you to give it as much thought as you need.
Would you like a Danish with your coffee tonight, Frank?
With my waistline? No thanks, Maggie.
Okay. Here's yours, Frank. Knowing you were coming in any minute, I got Simmons' bouillon cubes ready in the cup here. So I'll just pour the hot water over them.
I notice your hand's shaking, Maggie. Does the thought of getting married scare you?
You kidding? Listen, I'm 23 years old, Charlie, and I want to get married.
Maggie, does that mean
It means give me a minute to bring Simmons his soup, and then we can talk, okay?
Okay, but will you hurry up, honey?
There we are. Now his soup's ready. Boy, you'd think he'd get tired of this stuff.
He probably is by now. He's been drinking bouillon ever since I met him years ago. But a doctor once told him beef bouillon's the best thing in the world for him.
Honey, we got a schedule.
Okay, I'm on my way. Just hold on to that ring and don't change your mind before I get back.
You see, Zal? Just like I said, there she comes out of the diner.
Yeah, I got her in the glasses.
And she's carrying a cup and saucer, ain't she?
Yeah, I can see him in her hand.
All right, now you watch her serving to the guard that's got to stay in the back of the truck.
What good's that does? The guy's still behind them steel walls. The only way to get at him and get the dough is to either blast our way in or roll that truck over using a settling torch right up through.
What's the damn doing now?
She's knocking on a steel-plated back door. Hey. That's how, huh? She gets the guy to open the door, then we move in, huh?
That's how, Zal. That's how.
Simmons, it's me, Maggie.
Evening, Maggie.
Here's your soup, Simmons.
Oh, thanks. How are you, Maggie?
Oh, I'm happy. Tonight I'm very, very happy.
Oh, Charlie's proposed, huh? Well, it took the big boy long enough to get up to now.
No, he hasn't yet, Simmons, but as soon as I go back in there, he's going to give me an engagement ring.
Well, then you go ahead, then, girl. Don't wait for me to finish this soup. You go on in there and accept the man. That is, if you want to.
Oh, I want to, all right. I'll see you in a few minutes, Simmons.
Yeah, you bet. And Maggie, congratulations in advance.
There it is, Zal. There it is, just like I said. The door's open and the loot's sitting right in there.
So why don't we hit it tonight, right now, Ben? What are we waiting?
We're waiting till I say we're going to hit. I wanted you to see the whole setup, know just how and what minute we hit it.
Okay, so now I know. So now I want to grab that dough while the grabbing's good. When, Ben, when?
On their next regular run. That won't be so long to wait. We'll hit that truck 2 nights from tonight.
Oh, 2 whole days from now?
I told you. I've been planning this for 6 weeks, and I ain't going to have you louse it up. Now, we play this real safe. The night after next is when?
The night after next. Okay, Benno, you're the boss. Night after next it is.
Okay, Zal, we're coming to the diner now.
Yeah, I see the neon blinking up ahead.
Okay, now remember, stay in the kitchen. Don't you come out for nothing unless I tell you to come out.
Yeah.
And if that guard in the truck spots what's going on, he'll never open up for it.
You've been over this 100 times already.
I just want to be sure you got it straight. That's it. Park under these trees. Now kill the lights.
Oh, look at that place, will you, Benno? 2 trailer trucks, a carload of teenagers. How are we going to pull this off with them?
Yeah, they're clearing out, you see. Yeah, business comes and goes. Chances are it'll be empty by the time our baby pulls in.
I hope you're right. Hey, that other trucker's leaving now, too.
All right, now just remember, we don't start shooting unless we got her.
No, I know.
Just make sure you know. I heard how you loused up that Zanesville job 8 years ago with your quick trigger.
All right. Go smooth and behave.
All right, I'm going in now. And when you see her serving me my coffee, and not until then, you sneak in the back through the kitchen.
I told you I know.
Just remember.
Good luck, Benno.
Yeah. The way I figure this setup, we might not even need luck.
You kids want anything else?
No, that'll be all, Maggie. How much we owe you?
Well, 4 soda pops, 40 cents.
Here's $1. Keep the change.
Oh, thanks, Jimmy.
I see you. Come on, fellas.
Hey, why don't you watch where you're going?
Sorry, Dad.
Stupid bunch of kids.
Hello, Benno. Right on time, I see.
Yeah, right on time. Give me a cup of coffee and a slice of that pie there, huh?
Coming right up.
Well, you're dressed fit to kill, Maggie. Boyfriend stopping here tonight, huh?
Boyfriend, nothing. Get a look at this, Benno.
Wow, a ring. Good for you.
And here's your coffee.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, finally managed to hook the guy.
Huh. Now, if you could just hook a few of them thousands he hauls in his truck, you'd really have it made, huh?
Yeah, Charlie and me don't need money like that. We'll work for what we get. Here's your pie. It's peach.
Yeah, thanks. What's that?
Hey, some guy just came into the kitchen. I never saw him before.
Oh, forget him, Maggie.
Hey, you, what do you want?
I said forget him, Maggie. Just come here, clean up this counter from them customers that just left,
Listen,
huh?
if my boss comes here and finds some guy in the kitchen...
Your boss
he's
is home asleep, and you know it. Everything okay back there, Zell?
Hey!
Yeah, Benno, I can cover the whole joint through this little window.
Good. Now stay back there, out of sight.
You're together, Benno? You and him?
That's the setup, Maggie. Now, you just stay behind that counter and do your work
What's
like
going
usual.
on? What are you up to, anyway?
What do you think, Maggie? It's a stick-up. That's what it is.
Stick up? Oh, come on, you're kidding.
Just look through that window at Zell. You see what he's holding?
A gun?
A gun. Now, I don't want nobody pulling into the parking lot and see what's going on, so just act normal, huh? And just remember, Zell's got his gun on you. One wrong move and you're dead, Maggie. There won't be no wedding or nothing.
Yeah, but Mr. Duncan, my boss, he left orders in case of a stick-up. He said just to give you the money.
What money? The lousy few bucks you got in that cash register, keep it.
But you just
We're
said it was-
after the truck.
The truck? You mean Charlie's truck?
That's the one.
They won't let you get near it.
What time is it, Benno?
1:15 exact. They'll be pulling in any minute. Now, you just listen, Maggie, and listen real careful. When they get here, when the driver and your boyfriend come in here, and when they're serving the guy in the truck, I'm going to drop this in it.
You're going to poison Simmons?
Will you just shut up and listen? Now, this here pill will only knock him out. And when you serve him, he's got to unlock the door into the truck. And this will make sure he leaves it unlocked.
Benno, it's
Okay. Now stop mopping the counter, Maggie, and act like nothing's wrong. That's better. Now, you just remember, Zell and me will start shooting if anything goes
Please
wrong.
listen to
Mop
me.
the counter. Go on.
Oh, Maggie.
Hiya, honey.
Charlie, don't come back here.
Are you kidding? Old man Duncan's home sleeping. He won't know, and I want a kiss from my future wife
Charlie,
right now.
Charlie, sit down, please.
Hey, what's the matter with you tonight, honey? I thought you'd be real glad to see me, but... Is it because that guy's sitting there? What difference does it make if a stranger sees us? We're official
It isn't
now.
that.
Well, what then?
I can't tell you.
Oh, okay, but I
Go
don't know
around
what...
the counter and sit down, Charlie.
Yeah, all right, Maggie, but at least you owe me some kind of explanation. I mean, after all, I come in...
Maggie, I'll take a cup of coffee.
Okay, Frank.
And a Danish tonight. Never mind my diet. I'm starved.
Coming right up, Frank.
And, Simmons in the truck, Maggie. Don't forget Simmons.
No, I won't. Have I ever? Here's your coffee, Frank. And the Danish.
Okay, now that I'm sitting, Maggie, will you tell me what's bothering you? Hey, you haven't changed your mind, have you? If there's some other guy...
I can't tell you right now, Charlie. I'll bring this to Simmons.
Simmons? Oh, you're taking that outside. Well, good. I'll walk with you so as we can talk. Because I want to find out what suddenly come between you
No,
and me.
Charlie, you stay right here.
No, let's get this straightened out. Come
Charlie,
on.
Sit down, Charlie.
Huh? What did you say?
I said sit down.
What business is it of yours?
Just take a look through that window into the kitchen and then sit down and shut up.
Hey.
What is it, Charlie?
Just both of you stay right where you are.
There's a guy in the kitchen, Frank. He's covering us with a submachine gun.
You're kidding.
And if you look in my lap here, I'm holding this pistol so the guy in the truck can't see it.
What do you guys want?
You know what we want.
Well, you better call it off. Simmons won't open up for you.
He'll open up for her. We got it all arranged,
Charlie,
right, Maggie?
I tried to stop him, but they wouldn't.
Bring that cup and saucer over here to me, Maggie.
I changed my mind. I won't do it.
I'm warning you, Maggie.
Listen, Maggie, what happens to us in that truck is no concern of yours. Do just what he says.
I don't need no help from you, Charlie. Bring me the cup and saucer.
Okay, Benno. Here.
Okay. I'll just drop this into it. There.
Charlie, I'm sorry. I tried to make them change their
Now
minds.
take that out to the guy in the truck, just like usual. And Maggie, remember this. You say more than a couple of usual words to him, and we ain't gonna wait to see what happens. We blow these two guys' brains out.
Yeah, I won't say anything I shouldn't. I promise.
Okay. What are you waiting for?
Maggie, when you get out there, get in that truck with Simmons. Tell him to lock it up. You'll be safe inside.
One wrong move out there, Maggie, and we kill Loverboy. You keeping thinking of that out there.
Listen to me, Maggie. Running a fat armored truck is our job. That's the chance we take.
If I don't do as he says, he'll kill you, Charlie.
But you've got to think of yourself.
She's got to think of you, Charlie. She loves you.
Forget that, Maggie.
If I do as he says, then nothing will happen to you, Charlie.
Don't you believe that, honey? If they can get into that truck, they'll shoot all of us. They'll have no witnesses.
Will
then.
you shut up, Mac?
Come on, make me. You and your friends start shooting now, and Simmons will know, and you'll never get into that truck. Well, come on, let's get it over with. Maggie!
She went out to Simmons. She's going through with it.
I told you. She loves you. She'll do what she's supposed to.
Charlie, if we rush him, we might have a chance.
We wouldn't get 2 feet. That guy in the kitchen would nail us.
That's right. Both of you. But just keep sitting right there like nothing's wrong. Yeah, she's at the truck. So now we just wait.
Simmons? It's me, Maggie.
How are you, Maggie?
Fine. Here.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Maggie. Don't go yet. Tell me first if you set a date for the wedding yet.
No. Simmons, I gotta get back inside.
What's the matter with you, Maggie?
Nothing at all. It's just that, well, there's another customer and I gotta get back to him. Excuse me. Benno, I swear I didn't say anything about you.
I didn't think you would. I got behind that counter.
She did what you wanted. Now you can let her go.
Let her go? Where, to warn the cops? She's in this all the way.
What are we supposed to do now?
We wait just a little more. That stuff I put in this cup works fast. 30 seconds, maybe, but we gotta be sure. We'll give it a minute.
You won't get far with that money. There'll be roadblocks.
Benno.
What?
Let's go.
All right. I told you we ain't rushing this, and I meant it.
All right, so wait a few more seconds, but no more than that.
It's my fault, Frank. Talking you guys into breaking the rules, stopping here every time we made the run.
You're in love. But we didn't have to stop. We're just as much to blame, Simmons and me.
I'm coming out, Benno.
All right, then, come on.
No, Frank, as soon as he comes out of that door, we rush him.
No, you don't. That's it. Just freeze, both of you.
I got him covered, too, Benno.
You guys are lucky I didn't pull this trigger just now.
I'm warning you.
You ain't no spot to warn nobody. Just keep them covered, Zell, till I get inside the back of that truck and give you the okay. And you know what to do.
I know.
You hear that, Maggie? You should have gotten in the back of that truck with Simmons. Now it's too late.
Maybe it isn't, Charlie.
He's going to kill us. You heard him.
Suppose Simmons knows what's going on. Suppose he's just waiting out there for Benno to reach the truck.
Yeah, but how could he know, Maggie? Did you tell him?
No, but he might know anyhow. He just might.
What are you talking about?
He's reached the back of the truck out there. And he's swinging the door open.
Hey, grab him, Frank!
Got it.
Yes, and him, too. He's out cold. Are you all right, Maggie?
Yeah, I'm just kind of shaky, I guess.
Simmons got the other guy. He's flashing a torch on him.
Maggie, how could Simmons have known? Did you warn him after all?
Charlie, I was afraid to say anything to him. I just brought him that cup of tea with the pill in it.
And how in blazes did he find out these guys were sticking us up?
Wait a minute. Tea? Maggie, did you say you bought Simmons a cup of tea?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said.
And Simmons expected his bullion as usual. He hates tea.
Sure. He wouldn't touch the stuff. And he knew you wouldn't make a mistake like that, Maggie.
Benno told me he'd been watching this place and planning the robbery for months, but in all that time, I guess he forgot to notice what I served. Oh, Charlie. Charlie, if he ever found out.
What matters now, honey, is he didn't. Frank, will you call the police?
Yeah, sure.
We'll have to forget our schedule tonight, at least till the cops make out their reports.
Listen, while we're waiting, let me get you fresh cups of coffee. Those must be cold by now.
Okay, if you feel up to it, Maggie.
Oh, are you kidding? For a few minutes there, I was scared. Really scared that I'd never have the pleasure of waiting on you ever again. But 2 coffees coming right up.
Suspense.
You've been listening to Truck Stop, written for Suspense by Peter Fernandez. Heard in tonight's story were Terry Keane as Maggie, Larry Haynes as Benno, Mandel Kramer as Zell, Frank Butler as Charlie, Dan Ocko as Frank, and Bob Reddick as Simmons. Listen again next week when we return with The Girl in the Powder Blue Jag by Walter Black. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. 2 brothers play a deadly game. In a moment, Act 1 of Murder is a Matter of Opinion, starring Phil Meader and William Lipton, based on a story by Jules Archer, and written especially for Suspense by Ronald Dawson.
The lively crowd today agrees. Those who think young say Pepsi, please. They pick the right one, the modern light one. Now it's Pepsi for those who think young. So go ahead and pick the drink that lets you drink young as you think. Yes, get the right one, the modern light one. Now it's Pepsi for those who think young.
It wasn't surprising that my younger brother Brian and I disagreed so violently on the question of capital punishment. We chose opposite sides on everything as a matter of habit. Ever since Dad had sent him to join me at the Tulane College of Law, we'd argued about murder.
Murder is a matter of opinion, Frank, and that's all. Just a matter of opinion.
I can't go along with you, Brian. The law not only distinctly defines murder, but furthermore, the law is designed to protect the innocent.
Oh, baloney. I can point out quite a few cases where an innocent man was condemned to death.
No, sir. I just happen to believe the law is right.
Well, you're wrong.
Look, if you're so darn sure that the law can be wrong, prove it.
All right, I will.
How?
Each year, Tulane stages a mock trial, right?
Of course. The moot court board.
Right. Now, they secretly prepare a mock crime on the campus and try to catch us by surprise to give us some realistic experience in criminal law procedure, right?
Right.
Okay. This year, why don't we spring a surprise on the board? Just you and I will stage our own private murder case.
Brian, why don't you do something about that cough of yours? It's really beginning to worry me. You cough all night long.
Oh, I'll take care of it. I'll see a doctor one of these days.
Please do.
Okay, let's get back to our mock murder. I'll play the corpse and you'll be the murderer, but after we stage the killing, I'll undertake your defense at the trial.
What will you prove?
Well, I'll prove to you and to the student jury that even though every fact points to you as guilty of first-degree murder, even to the point of witnesses who saw you kill me, you can still be absolutely innocent.
You won't use any self-defense gag, no insanity plea, accidental manslaughter?
No, a straight, deliberate, premeditated killing.
Well, kid, it's a nice stunt if you can do it. It's a deal. Let's work out the details. To give us a little more incentive, I bet Brian $100 that he couldn't win. And we got busy and worked out the details. We rehearsed and rehearsed until we were letter perfect. And then we began to act out the drama for the benefit of the student body. We were in the dormitory, and it was crowded.
And by what perverted logic, Frank, do you contend that a mother who mercifully puts her idiot child out of its misery is a murderess?
No one has the right to take another's life.
Don't quote the Bible to me. Think for yourself.
Look, if you did a little more reading of the Bible and a little less boasting about what you know of the law...
Boasting? You're the one who's always boasting. You're the one who's never wrong.
Oh, shut up, will you, Brian? You're just a punk kid.
A punk kid, am I? I'll show you who's a kid or not. Hey, come on, you two, cut it out. Mind your own business.
Yeah, Tom, you keep out of this. I'm not going to let this little louse get away with all this nonsense of his.
Hey!
Okay, brother dear. I'll get you for that. The fight achieved our purpose. We had planted the idea that Brian and I were on the outs. To make it still more emphatic, we made it a point not to speak to each other for several days. It was a pretty good act. Tom Penson, a mutual friend, stopped in to see me.
Frank, I realize I have no right to say what I have in mind.
Well, then don't.
I have to. As an old friend, Frank, I just can't understand what's come over you and Brian.
Oh, he's impossible. Do you know that young punk has a nerve to question father's decisions? Can you imagine baby Brian questioning the decisions of one of the most learned judges in the country?
Well, he's got an inquiring mind. He wants to explore the law.
Inquiring mind, my eye. He's got a colossal conceit, and one of these days I'll knock it out of him. Poor Tom Penson tried to make peace between us. But Brian and I remained irreconcilable. And then came our next move. Over the weekend, Brian discovered that his watch was missing. He speculated loudly and bitterly and pointed out how it might have disappeared. I left the dormitory, slamming the door behind me. Later that day, I was sitting with Tom Penson and a few of the boys at the campus cafeteria. Brian wandered in as per schedule, signaling his entrance with that racking cough of his. Oh, gentlemen, just gaze at what my poor, deluded father expects Tulane to transform into a lawyer.
All right, where is it?
Where's what?
You know darn well what, my watch.
Now, how should I know where your watch is?
I want it back, and I want it back now.
Are you implying that I stole your lousy watch?
I'm implying nothing. I'm saying you stole it.
Hey, look, fellas, if you're going to start another fight, I'm getting out of here. I don't want to...
You stay right where you are, Tom. I want a witness to just what that young punk is saying.
For the last time, I want my watch.
Look, if you weren't such a weak sister, I'd knock you on your ear.
Why, you... Brian, don't. Get out of the way, Tom. Now, you, Mr. Frank Jackson, are going to give me back my watch.
I haven't got it, you ass.
Okay, then, you dirty lying thief.
Hey, stop it, you guys. Come on, Frank. Brian, cut it out. You'll kill each other.
I'll get you for this. Sweet, dear brother. You'll pay for this, baby Brian. Well, that was the finish of the build-up. And it worked out exactly as Brian and I had planned. The campus buzzed with gossip about the feuding Jackson brothers. There was even a rumor current that the dean was going to send for both of us. Brian and I had started that rumor. Well, that night there was an affair on the campus, which neither of us attended. I slipped over to my study, and a few minutes later, Brian came in. Hi there, public enemy number one.
Hi, big boy.
Hey, Brian, I wish you'd take care of that cough.
Yeah, I will soon.
Oh, my jaw is still sore, you bum. You didn't have to hit me that hard.
Sorry, Frank. I tried to pull my punch, but I guess I'm not very good at that sort of thing.
You sure no one saw you coming here?
Oh, no. Campus is deserted.
Ah, okay. Well, now we're about set for the final act. The payoff takes place in the bookstore, right?
Right.
Okay, now look at this.
Oh, good. You got the gun.
Yep, a .32 loaded with blanks. I borrowed it from the Army. They'll never miss it.
Fine. And I've got a paper cup filled with ketchup. I'll stick it under my shirt.
And when I fire, you'll clasp your hand to your heart?
And squeeze out the red blood.
And then you lie on the floor while I make my escape.
Right. And I'll lie on the floor for at least 5 minutes to give you a chance to get away. Now, don't forget, you're to call the dean and tell him about the hoax and then have him set up the mock trial.
Everything looks set. Tomorrow, then. The bookstore at 12:15.
Right. I'll come in and start a fight, insult you, and you'll do the rest, okay? One more thing. All those plans we worked out on paper, you're sure you threw them all out?
Absolutely. I burned them. There'll be no clues around to show that the whole thing's a hoax until after it happens.
This is one time that I'll win, Frank.
Everything went smoothly. Brian entered the bookstore at 12:15, mingling with the noonday browsers. He was examining a book off one of the shelves when I entered. All right, you dirty little swine.
Wait a minute, Frank.
You couldn't stop telling everyone that I'm a thief, could you?
Frank, put away that gun.
Not until I use it on you. Brian clapped his hand to his heart. The catsup trickled out over his shirt in a convincing red stain. With a slight groan, my brother slumped to the floor on his face. Oh, it was a beautiful job. 2 girls screamed and 1 student fainted. Everyone in the bookshop stood transfixed in horror. I wheeled and ran out, sprinting back to my study. And then, chuckling to myself, I phoned the dean. He wasn't in, so I left word that I called and asked if he'd call me back. I relaxed in my bed, waiting for the dean to call. I began to speculate over Brian's possible defense pleas on my behalf at the trial. He agreed to every detail of the crime as we enacted it. How could he convince a jury of law students that it was anything but first-degree murder? I hated to see Brian make an ass of himself publicly, but it was his idea.
Dear God, Frank.
What's wrong, Tom? You're as white as a sheet.
What did you do it for? How could you do such a terrible thing?
I just killed a little stinker because he had it coming to him, that's all.
You killed your own brother and you're laughing at it?
He looks so funny lying there.
But your own brother.
Well, what difference does it make? Just a minute, Tom. That must be the dean. I'm expecting his call. Hello?
Jackson?
Speaking.
This is the dean.
Yes, sir?
Come to my office immediately.
Yes, sir. Beat it, Tom. That was the dean. He wants me to report to his office immediately.
But, Frank, look, you're in a lot of trouble. Perhaps if you plead insanity.
Insanity, my foot. I planned it. Yes, sir. It was premeditated murder. Happily, I entered the dean's office. To my surprise, there was a police captain with him. Well, I thought in wry amusement, Brian and I had forgotten that angle of it. We'd surprised the police, too. And from the dark look on the beefy face, I gathered that the police department took a dim view of the stunt.
Oh, Jackson, come in. Captain, this is Frank Jackson. He's your man.
You're Frank Jackson?
Yes, sir.
You're under arrest.
Looks like it was a pretty successful murder.
What?
My brother's not really dead, Dean.
You don't think so?
No, sir. You see, Dean, instead of waiting for the moot court to stage a mock crime, Brian and I decided to put on one of our own. We thought you wouldn't mind because, well, there's a very subtle legal point involved.
What are you talking about?
Well, if you'll allow us to hold a mock trial, I think the case would be extremely interesting to the student body. My brother wants to undertake my defense to prove that what is apparently a first-degree murder is really nothing of the sort.
Good Lord, what...
Now, would you cooperate, sir, by holding a trial and calling all the witnesses who were in the bookstore?
A trial will be held, all right, and all the witnesses in the bookstore will be called to testify against you. Only it won't be a mock trial at all, but a real one in criminal court.
What?
Frank Jackson, I arrest you for the murder of your brother, Brian.
Okay. It's okay, Captain. You can stop kidding now. I know you're trying to fool me the way we fooled you.
Do you mean to say that you don't think you killed your brother?
Well, of course not. The bullets were blanks.
Were they? Pretty deadly blanks, Jackson. Deadly enough to kill your brother 5 seconds after you fired them. Let's go.
It was a nightmare. I'd wake up, I told myself, and Brian would be sleeping beside me in the dormitory. But then I forced myself to look up, and the barred window was still there. An uncontrollable chill shook me. This was a jail, and I was not dreaming. I was on trial for my life. The dean phoned my father, who came rushing to my aid. He was led into my cell.
Frank.
Dad, this is awful for you. Brian gone and me here.
Son, we've got to fight.
I guess you're right, Dad. Did you get me a lawyer?
Yes, the best lawyer in the state, Peter J. Cheney. He'll be here shortly.
Dad, I just can't believe it. It's too incredible.
You and Brian were so close. Frank, how did it happen?
I don't know. Those bullets were blanks. I tested them the day I got them.
Well, there can be only one answer.
Someone replaced the blanks in your gun with real bullets.
But who? Why? No one knew about our plan to stage a mock crime but Brian and me. I didn't even have any real bullets in my possession. There wasn't even the possibility of a mistake. Brian certainly never would have done it. He knew full well the gun was going to be fired at him.
And who? Why?
I just can't figure it, Dad. It's driving me mad.
Think hard, Frank. Isn't there anybody, one single person, who knew about or suspected the hoax?
No, there isn't. Not a living soul can testify that Brian and I were playing a game. The only voice that could prove it belongs to my dead brother. But on the other hand, everyone on campus can testify that we had bitter quarrels. None of them knows that the quarrels were faked, and at least 12 witnesses saw me shoot my own brother down. Saw me murder Brian in cold blood.
Frank, this is a clear-cut case of first-degree murder in one of its worst forms, fratricide. I haven't a scrap of evidence with which to defend you. In fact, any story I might present would be ridiculed.
Well, what can we do, Mr. Cheney?
You'll have to plead insanity.
I won't. I can't.
Judge Jackson, you know we couldn't win your son's acquittal on the strength of the boy's absolutely unsupported story.
Well, I must
But
say
it is true, I tell you.
I believe you. Otherwise, I wouldn't defend you. But we don't even have an explanation of why there were real bullets in that gun.
Dear God, I wish I knew.
Son, a jury might credit a plea of insanity. A nervous breakdown resulting from overwork. With good character witnesses for you, you might have a chance.
Dad, what should I do?
Frank, I have no right to dissuade you from choosing the legal course which has the best chance of saving your life. But I can only say that I believe in telling the truth. In fact, it's all you can do if you honestly believe in the justice of the law and trust it.
I do, Dad. I do. I'll stick to the truth.
I don't like it, Frank.
That's the way it has to be.
Frank, I'm a criminal lawyer and I know juries. And I tell you, my boy, there isn't any jury in the world that would swallow your story.
How right. How bitterly right Mr. Cheney was. No jury would swallow my story. The parade of witnesses called by the state was crushingly incriminating. And then before I realized it, Tom Penson was sworn in on the stand to testify against me.
Now, Mr. Penson, you were acquainted with the late Brian Jackson?
I was.
And you know the defendant?
Yes, sir.
Would you say that as brothers they were very close and fond of each other?
Well, they were. At least until a little over a month ago.
You mean that something came between them?
Well, I suppose so, but I don't know what.
Very well. Now, Mr. Penson, were you present in the cafeteria on the afternoon of December 10th?
Yes, sir. I was having a cup of coffee with the defendant, Frank Jackson.
What happened?
Brian came in and Frank insulted him.
What do you mean he insulted him?
Well, Frank said, "Take a look at what my father expects Tulane to transform into a lawyer."
He meant, of course, his brother Brian?
Yes, sir. And he said it so loud that everyone in the cafeteria must have heard it.
I see. Then what happened?
Brian accused Frank of stealing his watch.
Was that the end of their quarrel?
No, Frank denied that he had the watch, and Brian struck him.
You saw that blow struck?
I did, yes, sir.
Mr. Penson, were you present when the defendant fired the shots that killed his brother?
I was.
Where did that take place?
In the bookshop.
What were your reactions?
I could hardly believe my eyes. I kept hoping it was some kind of a joke.
Go on.
I rushed over to Frank's room.
Did you say anything to him?
I did. I asked him why he did it and how he could have done such a terrible thing.
What did he say?
He said, "I killed the little stinker because he had it coming to him."
Every word spoken by every witness condemned me. To them, I was a murderer. As the testimony was piling up the evidence against me, I kept remembering the last serious thing Brian said to me.
"This is one time that I'll win, Frank."
Ironically enough, it was beginning to look as if this time Brian would win. Listening to all the testimony, I began to doubt my own sanity. My story began to sound foolish and incredible to my own ears. But it was all I had to offer in my own defense. No proof, no witnesses. The entire courtroom, I knew, was convinced of my guilt beyond the shadow of a doubt. Suddenly, I was aware that the prosecutor was questioning me.
I repeat, what happened to the blank bullets you claimed you had?
I told you before, I don't know.
Again, I ask you, if all of this was just a hoax, as you stated, and if the whole thing was kept an absolute secret by you and the deceased, who could have known and who could have changed those bullets?
I don't know. I don't know.
There are too many things you don't know, Mr. Jackson. I would say that you don't even know how to lie.
I'm not lying. It's the truth. It's the truth. So help me God. I didn't kill my brother. I didn't kill him. By some curious form of mass hypnotism, I almost began to share the belief that I was guilty. Perhaps I really had been temporarily insane. Perhaps I had willfully, deliberately murdered Brian in cold blood. My brain was whirling, and my hands were clammy when I rose to face the jury. They had been out for less than an hour. I couldn't believe that I was going to listen to words that would legally terminate my life. The jury found me guilty as charged. I screamed, "No, that can't be! It's all a mistake, an awful mistake! My story's true, every word of it! This is murder! You're murdering an innocent man!" I was sentenced to die on the 4th of March. That gave me some time to think about the amazing thing, the unbelievable thing that had happened to me. Some time to explore my soul and memory. I was innocent, and I had told the truth. But Brian was dead, and I was found guilty of his murder, and only he could have proved my innocence. His words came back to me 100 times a day.
This is one time I'll win, Frank.
I began to remember the arguments Brian and I had on capital punishment and murder, and the prophetic irony of his contention that under our laws an innocent man could be convicted of murder and be legally murdered by the state. 3 days after my sentence had been pronounced, the door of my cell was unlocked. The prison guard came in and told me the warden wanted to see me. I lurched along beside the guard down the long corridor and through a panel door. Inside the room were my father, Mr. Cheney, and another man I didn't recognize. The warden spoke first.
Jackson, this is Mr. Bixton, a notary public. He's come here with an amazing story that I want him to tell you in front of your father and your lawyer. All right, Mr. Bixton.
Well, you see, 3 days before your brother before he died, he came to me and wrote out a statement which he made me witness without reading. It was sealed in an envelope in my presence, and I kept it in my safe.
Please go on.
Your brother said you were going to be tried for a crime, and that if you were convicted, I was to hand this envelope to the warden 3 days after your sentence. I have acted upon his instructions. The warden has read the letter and wants me to give it to you. Here it is.
To whom it may concern. This is an open letter to my brother Frank, who will probably need it. Dear Frank,
I hope you will forgive me for what I did to you. It was I, Brian Jackson, who replaced the blanks in your gun with real bullets. If you recall, you kept urging me to see a doctor because of my cough. I did see a doctor, but never told you or Dad that he had given me only a year to live at most. I couldn't stand a lingering death like that, Frank, so from the very beginning when we planned the hoax, I had suicide in mind. That is what it practically was. But I wanted to prove to you for once that you were wrong. I wanted to show you that you, a perfectly innocent man, could be convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to death under
our system of law. This letter will, of course, bring you your freedom. But if my hand had not risen from the grave, so to speak, the law would have hanged you. Now do you admit that murder, even the clearest murder, is purely a matter of opinion?
Suspense. You You've been listening to Murder is a Matter of Opinion, starring Phil Meader and William Lipton, and written for Suspense by Ronald Dawson, based on a story by Jules Archer. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato Jr. Music supervision by Ethel Huber. Also featured in tonight's story were Ronald Liss as Tom Penson, Bernard Lenrow as Judge Jackson, Maurice Tarplin as the prosecutor, Ivor Francis as Mr. Cheney, Bob Dryden as the captain, and Lawson Zerby as the dean. Listen again next week when we return with Sold to Satan, written by Joseph Cochran. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Expanded CBS News every hour on the hour weekdays presents the most complete network news coverage. This is the CBS Radio Network.